Hello everybody, welcome to the Wagyu Olympics. I'm behind the scenes here. This is Kagoshima and they're holding it in 2022 in this location. Last time it was held in Miyagi Prefecture near Sendai. And this year I'm pretty excited because I missed the last one. And to come here and get a better understanding about what the Japanese Wagyu beef brand stands for. What is the best Wagyu beef in Japan? This is the competition that decides it. And I have access as press media to take you behind the scenes and give you a little bit of insight into this amazing event that's held once every 5 years. Right now they're washing the Wagyu and getting them ready for some of the competition. Now this event's going to be going on for the next 4 days. And they got to look their best to win. I'm making a main channel episode out of this, so don't worry, you're gonna get this in glorious 4K on the other channel. But I thought it would be pretty nice to bring you here just a little bit to get you a taste, so to speak, of what this event is all about. Oh, there's Shimane Wagyu. You can see all the Wagyu brands are here. 41 of the 47 prefectures are represented. I believe there are 440 cattle that are here. And I believe I'm the only international press here, which is crazy because Japanese Wagyu is such an important part of Japanese cuisine. So Wagyu is such an important part of Japanese cuisine. So I wish there was more international representation here. Oh, they're finished over here. What I wanted to show you for sure was this place. This is the practice ground. And you see 3 Wagyu cattle over there. They're 3 ladies, okay? And that's the mother, sorry, the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. And lineage is very important for Japanese Wagyu. That's one of the things that they want to promote here at the Wagyu Olympics. The lineage, the forming regional brands that are all from the same area. Because a lot of the Wagyu beef in Japan, they come from Kagoshima and Miyazaki. And you can see on their birth certificate the line that they've traveled to get to where they become, let's say, Yonezawa beef or Hira beef, which is very famous in Gifu. But raising them all in the same prefecture is something in the future I think that more and more places are going to be doing. Oita Prefecture is I think won last year based on that. You can see the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. That's crazy. And they're getting ready for the opening ceremony. So we're a lot of Japanese media's here. Behind the scenes, it's pretty cool to see that. These cattle are treated very well. They're the best of the best from each area, and they're getting the pat down, shampoo, soaped and dried, washed and dried. It's pretty much like going to Supercuts without the cutting. I don't know. It's pretty cool to see how well that they're treated here. With hot water, by the way. This is not cold water. This is nice, warm water. It's been heated on the other side there, and it's pretty awesome to see that. I want to know what shampoo they're using. What brand? If it's strong enough for the Wagyu, it's strong enough for me. Somebody make note of that brand. I'm gonna try to buy that online. They're all very well behaved. You'd think, you know, cattle, you think of the movies, the cartoons where they would be charging people where cattle are quite aggressive. In Japan, they're the opposite. They're very shy and very docile. And it's nice to see them being treated very well. They can do that though, but not being able to control the cattle can be very harmful. Here they are, they're practicing the flags for the opening ceremony, I believe. Each brand has a flag. Of course this is very medieval looking. This is so cool. How is it not like the regular Olympics? Now each brand is a competitor. Each Wagyu brand, each cattle is a competitor. And like other Olympics, just like the human Olympics, there are strong competitors and there are weak competitors. And everybody knows that certain prefectures like Miyazaki, like Kagoshima here, they're very strong. And there's other competitors, I'm not going to name them, but there's some of them that haven't won yet, but are trying their best. And each 5 years is a way for them to break out. Because if you win the Wagyu Olympics, you all of a sudden get a lot of orders internationally. People are watching this. People are following this to see what is the best of the best. Inside here, the pens, these are all just makeshift tents. This is actually a camping spot where we're in. But you can see inside there, the all-stars, or the athletes, I guess, are all waiting. Luckily, we have really nice weather here in Kagoshima. Nice and warm, not too humid. That bat's gotta feel good. Oh man. Carrie, I wouldn't feel too guilty about it. They wouldn't be here. They're bred just for that. So they wouldn't be here at all without their ultimate purpose, which is to be eventually eaten. But you have to take note that how well they are treated. And this also is something I hope that other ranchers around the world can understand. The nicer you treat the animals, despite their ultimate purpose, the better their lives are and the better meat they produce. And for Japanese cuisine, Wagyu, the beef, which Wagyu actually means Japanese cow, Japanese beef, it's a very important part of the cuisine, and for Japanese, cuisine is important. The food quality is important for most people. And you get that represented. The tags on their ears have a 10-digit number which can track their lineage from birth, which is amazing. That's another thing, if you want to make sure you're getting real Japanese Wagyu beef, make sure you get that 10-digit number to track the lineage of the Wagyu beef. You can ask the manager of the restaurant if you're paying a premium for that. Don't forget about that. There's a Wagyu beef database, and that allows you to search online. Going all the way back, you can search the mother's mother's mother. Like, it goes back, I don't know, like 10 generations or more. I think I searched one cow all the way back to 2002 when I was doing a video about it. But I thought this would be interesting to bring you behind the scenes and get a look at it. If you do appreciate it, you can consider giving me a super thanks if you're seeing this in playback. I appreciate the support. I'm here on my own dime. This isn't a sponsored video or anything like that. It's just something that I've got a great passion for. And I think a lot of you also want to see, hey, Brandania, thank you. I think a lot of you want to also see how your food is sourced, and having events like this, a competition where ranchers are actually competing to treat the cattle well, to make sure that they look well and that they are being treated, and it creates better beef. And I like that competitive spirit because it makes everybody strive for that. I think that's something that's missing in a lot of other beef industries around the world. It's not just meat, as you can see. It's actually a living creature, and seeing them treated so well. I mean, I'm the opposite of a lot of you. I eat it knowing that they came from a good source, right? You have to think about it a little bit differently. And wow, she's getting a real scrub down there. Wow. So the Wagyu Olympics, I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about it as the days. I'm going to be here for a few days. There's two competitions going on. One of them is about the breeding evolution, or the breeding, my notes are in there. It's more about the cow herself or himself. It's not about the meat. Then there's another one that's just about the meat and the marbling. And they have 7 or 8 categories, I believe. And one of the new subcategories this year is fat, because the Wagyu Association wants to show that it's a totally different fat from other varieties of beef. So by putting a category on the fat, that's interesting. It's never been done before, and I'm curious to see how they judge that. But just to point out really quickly, one of the things that they do not judge is taste. Keep that in mind. So when you see the winner of the Wagyu Olympics, it's very interesting to eat the winner, the brand that the winner comes from, but that doesn't tell you the taste of the Wagyu, and that is up to you, the independent eater. I'm gonna get a chance to eat some of the Wagyu beef at a tent on the other side. There's a whole compound here where you can get an experience, but because I have press credentials, I can go in the back here and show you a little bit. And because you subscribe to this channel, you can come with me. How cool is that? It's pretty cool. I love the flags that they have here. Does that say Okinawa? That must be Ishigaki-jima. Oh my gosh, that is some of the best beef. Like the winner is consistently for the last 3 Olympics, for the last 15 years, has been Miyazaki. Has had either won both or one of the 2 categories. There's only 2 main categories. Miyazaki's won at least once in the last 2, so it would make news if Miyazaki did not win this time, one of the 2. Miyazaki beef is one of the most prized. I know a lot of you know the Kobe beef, but again, it's just a beef brand. Wagyu beef is completely different from Kobe beef. Kobe beef is a type of Wagyu beef, all right? Wagyu beef is not Kobe beef. Kobe beef is one brand of many, that's what I want to say. So I know for people in the West, they're like, Kobe beef is not, Wagyu beef is not Kobe. It's Wagyu beef is Kobe beef is one of the many brands of Wagyu, Japanese Wagyu. And it's the most famous, but it doesn't necessarily make it the best. Again, the taste is the most important, and the exclusivity of it. How well is it treated? How good is the supply chain? How does it go from the farm to the processing factory? How are they treated? What do they eat? What's the weather like in the prefecture? The geography. The age of the Wagyu beef is also, the cattle is also very important, as well as the sex. Females are more desired because they're just like men, human guys, there's more muscle, and so the meat is more tougher. Whereas for females, the meat is more silky smooth, so they say. And so female cattle are more desired. I've learned that from many Only in Japan episodes. I'm gonna go take you into the tent now, and I'll be back here in the background later on. And I'll show you what the opening ceremony is gonna be like. Security is extremely high this time because we have some VIPs coming in. I'm not exactly sure who, but it's gonna be an interesting opening ceremony, and then I'm gonna be filming this for a main channel episode in totality, because I really, really wanna get a better understanding about what makes Japanese beef the best in the world. And if you're ever gonna go to a place to figure that out, it's this event. Now the Wagyu come down the road here into the tent and then go into this mega tent. And I think the Johnny Depp mega wine thing, never mind. So all the Wagyu cattle will be going into this mega tent. You have to sanitize your feet before you come in here. Because there's a lot of people in here, the signal might not be the best, but I'll take you in here for a little bit before I got to get back to work. This is a security check. I've already gone through. Ah, そうですね。はい。Well, check. Hi. So I've already been checked out, so I can go in here. I'm up here with the other media, but this is the main ground where the cattle are going to be competing. And a lot of the competition requires really well handling of them. The ranchers, the staff have to really be able to handle the Wagyu. If they get out of line, then that can really hurt the score. But they've been trained, they've been practicing. I was here yesterday for the rehearsals and everything went so smoothly. Again, Wagyu are different than other cattle because they're just so shy and so docile, and so if the handler is well known to the cattle, they're so well relaxed, but it's the other things happening around the Kuroge Wagyu Ushi that makes them kind of freak out. This event's also really cool because it's a chance to showcase Japanese Wagyu people get excited for it in the industry to come to this Olympics. So this is an actual, real competition. The implications for the winner means tens of millions of dollars more. After Miyazaki became one of the strongest brands in Japan as a result of the Wagyu Olympics, their production and the support from the local government went way up, and they're doing so much better. In fact, I think 30% of the Wagyu beef is being produced by Kagoshima and Miyazaki down here in Kyushu. That's a significant amount, and a lot of those younger ones are being exported to other prefectures to be grown as the other beef brands. But I think over time, a lot of these beef brands are going to want to breed them within their own climate, within their own location and their own lineage. And I believe they're starting really to do that more and more. I can attest that it's as clean as this. I've been into so many of the farms that they're so clean. You can't smell what you think you would smell. It smells like hay and fresh poo, which is not that bad. Not human poop. Human poo stinks. And this is where the VIPs are going to be giving their speech. I'll probably just take 30 seconds and get out of here. My focus are the real stars, the cows. Oh no! Kumamon's here. It's the evolution of beef. That's just fun. Let me take you up to my perch. Here I got the A1 going. And I'll be filming here as much as I can from this spot. And I'm leaving here as soon as it's over so I can get back to the cows. I don't know what the opening ceremony is going to be here. Above the tent, you can see all the flags of the 41 prefectures and localities, I believe. I can't tell you what they are, but they look like maybe like Canadian hockey flags. And Americans have no idea what it is. The thing is that a lot of the Japanese that come here don't really know what it is. Only one flag has a couple flags have the location. That is a Shimane prefecture. And is that Gifu? I'm not sure. But this is the Wagyu Olympic opening ceremony that's going to be taking place really soon. Gosh, I'm just so excited. This is the ultimate beef fair, ultimate beef competition. Yeah, these could be samurai clan flags for all I know. Ultimate beef brands. But yeah, I'm just really, to get the access and the permit, I had to apply like months ago. It ended on September 9th. So I don't think that there's any foreign media here. Everybody is local. It's crazy. Like, this is only once every 5 years, the Wagyu beef competition for probably the best steak brand in the world. And there's no foreign media that I can see. It's crazy, right? What's going on? People are asking me, who are you? I said a YouTuber, and I get a lot of respect. That YouTube has earned a lot of respect over the years. But some of the best videos on Wagyu beef are YouTubers showing the marbling, the taste, explaining it. I think that it's such an amazing platform YouTube is, and then to have a YouTuber mingling with the Japanese media and doing the job is pretty cool. I really love it. Hey, Ann Dugan's here. I'm glad that you think this is fascinating. I do too. And Movation is here. The stakes are high. Yeah, they're very high. You spelt that right. S-T-E-A-K-S are high. All right, let's get... There are protocols here in place. I think after this event, next year, we're going to have a lot better situation. Oh, we got a... I think they dubbed him. It's just great that an industry does something like this. I believe it started in 1966, and every 5 years, it might have been some off years in the beginning, but every 5 years now they have this event, and every 5 years, 2 brands are crowned. One for meat quality, one for breed quality, and the stakes, again, tens of millions of dollars and livelihoods can be made. Each one of the brands has been practicing for 5 years to get to this point. So it may seem silly for some people that they're taking it so seriously, but this is a lot of pride for the people here in Japan. This is a lot of pride for this industry to be able to raise and parade the best that you have been able to do to raise a cattle for consumption for food. This is the kind of food that I would want to eat, where the cattle ranchers take that kind of those little details to such an amazing length. And you know, it's not just the beef industry, but oh, is that Fujisan? No. Daisen? No. Kagoshima, maybe. There's a lot of volcanoes here. The suspense is killing me. Exactly. Oh, that's volcanic. This is probably Kagoshima, the host prefecture, having the videos. I just have to be careful because of the copyright music. Did you see that? The shabu shabu came out of the volcano. That meat came out of the volcano. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. Why did they use a foreign model for that? Or is it a foreign model? I'm not sure. I've just got lots of questions here. I know Flight of the Valkyries is probably not a copyrighted song, but because I can get that on YouTube. But that's just cool how they use the volcano as the place where the meat came from. And a lot of people say one of the reasons Kagoshima beef, oh, that's Miyazaki. Oh, that's a neighbor to Kagoshima. Both got volcanoes here in Kirishima region. But a lot of people say that one of the reasons why Kagoshima and Miyazaki have the best beef brands is not just the weather, but the fertile soil and the volcanic soil here. It has so many minerals in it. The water is clean. The air is clean. Volcanic areas always have so much minerals in the produce, and so the feed is even better for them. So there's a lot of reasons why perhaps this is a better brand, but you don't know until the taste, and they don't judge that here. They don't judge the taste. You have some of the teams up in the corner here. They're all waiting. They're all competing. So they're all kind of together. I guess you wouldn't want to put fans, they all got their colors in here. You wouldn't want to put team fans in different areas. I guess you don't want Michigan fans in the Ohio State section at Ohio Stadium, I can tell you that. Or vice versa. It's like the Olympics. So we're just moments away, and I'm going to cover this. I'm not going to do it live, but I hope this is informational for you. And I hope this gets you excited, because when you come to Japan, they did a poll and they said 71% of the people coming to Japan, international people, want to come here to eat. And that's pretty amazing. People are coming here to eat. So events like this are very important to kind of understand. Kobe beef might be the brand that you know that's best, and it is a good brand, but there's a lot of other brands that might be better. A reason to travel around just to eat meat. Yeah, there's 41 prefectures out of the 47 are here, and it's the biggest turnout for the Wagyu Olympics ever. 440 cattle. The Wagyu beef from Hokkaido and Okinawa traveled up to 3 days to get here. So this is big, by ship. All right, everybody. Thanks for the support. If you like it, consider giving me a super thanks after the playback to help me fund this thing, because that's where this and Patreon are funding this adventure. I'll be here for the whole week filming, and I'm going to take you to a couple other really cool things. One of them is going to have to do with chicken as well, and the other one maybe potatoes. So I'm here for the ingredients. Again, the food ingredients are such a vital part of Japanese cuisine, which is one of the top reasons people to travel here. So food is always going to be a big draw. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you in the next live stream. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? The old Wendy's commercial writes in Shed Holder. The beef is coming, man. And if you want to... Michael Sasana, thank you. And the beef is coming, and I believe that they get paraded in here. A lot of the people, the staff didn't know exactly what was happening, and I do have I eventually got an information docket, but here, this is the 12th Wagyu Olympics, and the second time held in Kagoshima, which is pretty cool. This event is open to the public. That's one more thing I want to say. I've got access here to go behind the scenes and everything, but if you are in the area, you can actually come and get some Wagyu beef. They have these amazing courses. I think it's pretty reasonable. You're getting A5 Wagyu beef from certain brands around Japan, so you might want to go and check that out. If you are in the area, it's not easy to get here, but they do have shuttle buses, I've been told, and very little information is in English. I think next time they do this, as a result of maybe the video I'm producing, they'll consider doing it in English, because this is pretty exciting for people. This is pretty exciting for me. Those chairs are not for the cows. Who wrote that? They're for the for some of the team members, I believe. I guess they're in 41 rows, maybe. I don't know if you want to count them, but there are 41 prefectures here. Some of them have more people than others. Some of them are two rows thick. And I bet you some dignitaries are going to be coming here. We're just not sure who. Yeah, I'm very passionate about Wagyu beef. Again, I have a lot of respect for the cattle, and because I eat them, and that's, you know, when I do eat Wagyu beef, and we say itadakimasu, we're just giving great thanks for that sacrifice of the beef. If you feel uncomfortable about eating beef, I could completely understand, but everybody has different diets and different cultures and different ways to do it. And what I love about the way Japanese raise the beef is that they give a lot of care and love into the process, and the result coming back is really delicious beef, and probably a happier cow through the life that they are here. You know, it is a living creature after all. So, and we eat that. All right, everybody, enough of me on the stand here. Take care. I'll bring you more really cool stuff from this event, and I'm glad that you're with me. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. Hurry up. Let's get to the eating. See you, everybody. Thank you, Toro Poco, and nice to see you. And Jason, thanks for being a member for 29 months, buddy. See you guys.